Hello, this is Dr. J back with some more Let's Play Castlevania 2 Simon's Quest. Before we leave town, we have a thing to do. We forgot to buy the daggers. Let's make sure to do that before we leave town. Dagger me, Cloakman. Wait, that sounded awful. I didn't mean that in the horrible way it sounded. Let's pretend I didn't say that, viewers. Let's just pretend that none of this ever happened. Fine day for vampire hunting, isn't it? So we've got a bit of a journey to reach the next mansion, and we have an irritating issue we're going to have to deal with. There is no church in the next town. That means we have a large chunk of game content that we need to complete on essentially one health bar if we don't want to lose any lives. Lag. I seriously, after this video, I need to look into whether the game was inherently that laggy in these parts, or if it's my emulator. Because if it's my emulator, go away, eyeballs! If it's my emulator, then it's fairly unacceptable to have these stupid performance drops. And so if that is indeed the case, then I will spend some time finding a new emulator, and if I have to, I will play my way back to this point in the game. It's not like it's a super long game, so that wouldn't be too annoying. I guess I could even, if it comes to that, try a second recording and see if I like that one or this one better. But we will see. All of that will depend on if the performance is the emulator's fault, or it's just naturally like this. Also, pretty cool little cave tile set going on here. Ugh. And this cave is a bit of a difficulty spike in terms of all the monsters trying to kill you, and with their annoying movement patterns, the eyeballs and the bats. However, the next screen is going to be the first of the really annoying, hyper difficult little segments of the game. All the more so because there's no church in the next town. Okay, everybody die. I'm trying to do a thing over here. That thing is break open the wall. What's this? It looks like a living flame. It is the sacred flame. The sacred flame is similar to the holy water, but better because it conjures a short-lived pillar of fire where you throw it, which injures any enemies that walk into it, but it costs a heart to use, so we'll make sparing use of it. Alright, this next screen is really annoying. These frickin' spiders are really hard to dodge properly. Okay, I'm doing a good job so far. Okay, we did it. We did it, guys. I might have made that look easy. It's not. It's really hard to do that without taking damage. And also, there's an extremely well-hidden clue book here. It says to replenish Earth, odd spacing, kneel by the lake with the blue crystal. So this is one of the few clues in the game that's actually useful. The to replenish Earth part is extremely cryptic, but kneel by the lake with the blue crystal is actually pretty explicit instructions. Oh my god, I'm so bad against the spiders. Let's get out of here before we take even more damage. Frickin' spiders. Whoa! Oh man, that was... No! I hit the wrong button. I was surprised that there was an enemy right there. And I hit the button to jump instead of the button to whip. Muscle memory failed me pretty hard there. Let's see. Next town should be at the next screen, I think. Oh, not more spiders. Kill it real quick. Alright, good. So it wasn't the next screen. I guess there's one more screen to go. Doesn't really matter that we're being slow, because we're going to need it to be daytime anyway. Freaking heck! Ugh! So this is the super hyper difficult thing I was talking about. The spiders, I hate them so much. Oh my goodness. We're probably going to lose a life. I don't think that I'm going to be able to get through all this without taking tons of damage. Alright, there is a lot of stuff to do in this town. First... make our way down into the sub basement of this house by breaking through the floor. You would think this guy wouldn't be... Excuse me, I'm trying to talk... Rude! Yes. Because you need garlic. You need 2 things of garlic, and I think you get 2 of them by buying from him, so we now have all the garlic we'll ever need. Okay, great. I just wasted some time by going back up the wrong set of stairs. There we go. I really want to get everything done in town before it becomes night, or it'll be a huge time waste. Man, people just hide everything in their sub basements, and you have to break through the floor. I guess they're real scared of all the monsters. Which makes sense, but how do they come out to get food? Maybe they've all stockpiled like crazy. Maybe I'm way overthinking it. This guy tells us Dracula's eyeball reflects the curse. Which basically just means you need the eyeball to do certain things in the game. I'm trying to remember if there's anything else in here. I don't think so. I think it's just that guy gives you that clue. That fairly useless clue. So we wasted tons of time by doing this. Now luckily, we can kind of... I mean, it's not really a glitch, it's clearly intentional, but sort of glitch through the floor to jump back up there. This fellow tells us, buy some garlic. It has special powers. Which is true. Vague, but true. Ordinarily you would think it repels vampires, but that's not really what you use it for in this game. Clues to Dracula's riddle are in the Veros Woods. Useless clues. Seriously, everybody has to be hiding deep, deep underneath the floors of their houses. Alright, this guy sells us laurels, I think. We will absolutely buy his laurels. In fact, I'm going to buy 2 things of laurels. They give you temporary invulnerability. They are super useful. They're basically my only hope of making it through this section of the game without losing a life at this point. Because I'm terrible against the spiders and take tons of damage. Okay, can we reach the next thing we want to get here in town before night falls? Go, go, go! Strut your way over to this knight. No time to talk to anybody. Here he is, the knight. We speak to him and he says, I would like to exchange a white crystal for a blue one. And we aren't given a choice, we just exchange it. That's okay, because we need to do that. This woman says the dead river waits to be freed from the curse. That means nothing. I think it's a mistranslation. This guy says to restore your life, shout in front of the church. I mean, if you haven't figured out that you have to actually enter churches to restore your health by this point in the game, I don't know what to tell you. Laurel will protect you from the poison marsh. This is true. We will need laurels to get through a poison marsh later. This shepherd dude says clues to Dracula's riddle are in Rover Mansion. Thanks. So, about the special powers of that garlic. What we're going to do is head here to the east. To Carmilla Cemetery. I don't know if the game tells you that's what it's called. Carmilla is a female vampire who is a recurring villain in the series. I think she makes her first appearance in this game, actually. Where is the garlic? Okay, how do I select it? There, okay, I selected it. Good job. We'll put some garlic down. And then, ho-ho! A man has appeared. And he says, I will give you this silver knife to save your neck. So the dagger, which we didn't even use, has been replaced by the silver dagger. Silver dagger is more powerful, but it costs a heart to use, so be sparing with it. Let us deselect the garlic. I guess for now I will keep, let's see, let's have the regular daggers equipped. Alright, now that our preparations are complete, we're going to backtrack a bit, and it's going to be onward to the next mansion. Oh boy. I may need the laurels to get through this stupid spider gauntlet. In fact, I'm just going to preemptively use them. I bought a ton of them. Haha! I'm invulnerable. Get wrecked. What now, you stupid spiders? Your webs are useless. Oh no, the invulnerability doesn't last long. Oh, that was probably a waste. I don't think I even needed to do that. Alright, let's deselect. Now we do have 3 lives. You can continue endlessly, but if you lose all your lives, you reset back to level 1. Or level 0, as the case may be. Which is real bad, because it means you have less health and you take more damage from enemies. I think durability is the only thing that your level affects, because you just do more damage by buying better whips. Oh my gosh, that was a horrible audio glitch. By buying better whips and finding better items. Oh man, lag. I am seriously gonna look into whether my emulator is the cause of that. And if the game is just inherently like that, well then this is an authentic experience. And if it's the emulator, then I apologize that we've had these very laggy 2 episodes, and it'll hopefully be fixed by the next video. What a horrible night to have a curse. Okay, so that clue about you have to have the blue crystal equipped and kneel next to the water, this is where that comes into play. So we equip the blue crystal, we kneel. What does replenish earth mean? Apparently it means that the screen scrolls downward. This is how you gain access to the next mansion, which is over this way. Behold the second mansion. Alright, in we go. Whoa. Ah, leaves fire behind when he throws bones. Okay, so in this mansion, well, obviously we're not going to be able to make that jump, right? So we're going to need to go up. This mansion is basically divided into 2 halves, west and east. There is in fact nothing for us here in the western side. I'm exploring it just, I don't know, as a matter of form, so that we can see more of the game. But in fact, I don't need to be doing this at all. There's not even any optional items over here. Well, I'm not going to bother trying to jump over those stupid spikes, so it looks like we're done. So we're going to backtrack a little bit now. Done with the useless western side, I mean. Oh yeah, look at it up there. Now unfortunately you can't use special items from stairs because you have to hold up plus the attack button to use special items. And holding up on stairs just makes you climb up the stairs. It's a little annoying like that. You can whip from stairs though. Alright, from here, I don't think that there's nothing for us to do up here. So what we have to do actually is drop down and then to here. Alright, and the secret is that we can jump right through the false wall. That is a very fancy jump, good sir. Well done to you. Especially considering your complete lack of muscles. Alright, so now we need to head to the east and watch out for this moving wall that will attempt to knock us into the water for an instant death because Simon can't swim, apparently. Okay, so this part's evil because there's false flooring, I think, at each of those portcullis thingies. There's a clue book here, which says, destroy the curse with Dracula's heart. Note a useless clue that I think is basically just means you need to get Dracula's heart to win the game, which I think you already know that you have to collect Dracula's body parts to win the game, so thanks for nothing. And look, there's spikes right underneath the false floors. Really evil. Let me talk to this guy. And he's got something better for us. He's got the oak stake, which we require to break open the orb and get Dracula's next body part. Also, I love invest. Invest in an oak stake. What, does it pay dividends? Alright, now... Ugh, this jump back is going to be kind of ugly. Ugh, made it. Ah, stupid moving wall. Okay. Got past that evil part. Sneak up behind that skeleton and whip him in the back. And this one too. Ha ha ha. Ah, we've gained another level. Oh, which gives us full life up. Yes. That is excellent. Our chances of completing this part of the game without losing a life just went way up. At least due to damage. We could lose a life due to random nonsense, like tricky jumps or false floors that dump us onto traps. Okay. Let's see. Oh, more. No! Ugh. Good thing that doesn't drop onto spikes or water or anything. Oh, the jumps in this game. Ugh. Criminy. This may take me a few tries. It's harder than it looks, because if you jump too early, then that happens. You just bonk your head on the ceiling and you fall. And if you jump too late, then you don't jump at all, and you just fall. Oh my god. It's making me look like an idiot, but I promise the timing is actually quite difficult and very precise. And you have to do it so many times. Alright, we did it. We did it, guys. Go us. Kind of suggesting, I don't know, that maybe that's the lake above us, and we can see the above ground there at the top of the screen. Could be, could be. Alright, let's see. Is there another clue here? There is. Garlic in the graveyard summons a stranger. Okay, we obviously already did that. But we did that because we already knew about it ahead of time. If you didn't know, you have to drop garlic in the graveyard, and why would you? Then that clue book there tells you that you need to do that. Okay, let's see. I feel like I might have missed something else. Like there was another clue book or something. It's not coming to me though. Maybe not. Alright, we can see the end of the mansion down below us, as evidenced by all the skeletons hanging from the chains. I still think that's a really cool touch. I swear I'm missing a clue, but I just can't recall where it is. Alright, here we go. Let us equip the oak stake. Don't use it accidentally or you'll have to buy another one. That's such a cool effect. We now possess Dracula's heart. So is that just a copy and pasted typo? Because that's hilarious. Okay. So what do we want equipped? Well, obviously we can't equip the stake because we used it, so... I guess, back to the holy water. It's a good standby since he needed to break so many blocks. Alright, how many hearts do we have? 104. I think I will probably do a bit of grinding and then rejoin you when I'm done. Okay, so I spent a little time grinding and got up to 232 hearts, which, if I'm correct, about the 256 maximum means I'm close to max. It only took a few minutes. Like I said, the grinding in this game honestly isn't too bad. Also, I spent a moment finding some gameplay video online of this game and confirmed that it was laggy in the video that I found as well. So I don't think that it's just my emulator. It seems that the game was just legitimately laggy in some spots. So that's good. It means I don't have to find another emulator and I don't have to like play back through to get to this point or anything like that. So excellent. We can just continue on. Alright, so with that, I think we're going to go ahead and call it here, having completed the second mansion. Next time, we will begin the epic journey to the third mansion and complete that one. Hopefully you'll join me for that, and I'll see you then. Bye!